What's up, world? Hope everybody doing good out there. So, this is gonna be a very short one, a real good jam for you. Okay? You ever heard the saying to say, "I fear no man but God"? You ever heard that? Okay. That's what I want to tell you. That is thinking backwards. What do I mean by that? Have you ever seen a military soldier who's afraid of his people that he's with, or his generals or his captains? He works with them. They're in a relationship. So I fear man because man can be influenced because God has given you the free will and you have influences around you that you choose to allow to possess you because you are possessive. You're a conductor of information, of data. So if I'm with God, I don't fear God. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. There could be a place where a hurricane can hit, an accident can happen. One particular person can survive that whole process. Even though there's chaos around that person is going through a tower moment to be delivered, to be the testament of that incident or to learn growth or find something. But those that were supposed to die, nature or time was purposely designed for those particular people based on their luck, purpose, reasoning of their journey in life. So if I'm with God, I don't fear God. You understand what I'm saying? I'm humbled by God. I respect and understand its creation, its being, its amazingness. You understand what I'm saying? So why should I fear God? Why should you fear God? There's no reason for you to ever fear God. But that who is against God should fear God because they don't know God's intention. If you're of God property, you think of God's intention and property in ways of how you maneuver. So therefore, you're always in tune with the sound of God or source or the power. But if you're on the other side, you don't know what it is. So you can't even articulate what that means when they tell you this is God body or God energy. Second part, most people call themselves kings, queens. Listen, cut that out. You passing through. Your timeline of 100 years ain't nothing. The queen just passed. That explains to you you ain't leaving with nothing. She ain't taking the earth with her, the world with her. Some documentation is still there, and we can disprove those documentation and how the world became what it is. And the results of it is what we live today. So you tell me, what is rulership? What is the rule of law? There's no kings and queens, my queen, my God. Stop that bullshit. You don't own nothing to be a god of nothing or queen of nothing. You're a regular human being. If you want to worship something, worship the water you drink. Because you can't go more than 48 hours without the water. You understand what I mean? You can't go more than a minute and a half or 5 minutes without air. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go without the food which the earth give you. You can't go without the sunshine, the resources. These are the kings and queens and the gods of the earth who are ruling and doing their job on a 24-hour basis. So I don't fear God. I don't fear problems. I'm with God. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go because I'm going to go see God because the purpose in the journey is done. So don't let people give you that misconception like, oh, I fear God. No, I fear man. I fear the intentions of man because the programming that is in the minds and the hearts of man is very dangerous versus that which gives me the sunlight 24 hours a day, the air to breathe 24 hours a day. They charge you for heat and electricity. The solar and everything don't charge me nothing. You understand what I'm saying? The land don't charge me to drive and walk on it and piss and shit and do all that stuff that we do on it. So it's time to really reverse that backwards thinking. Never ever fear God. Be in admiration of God. Be in love with God. Be appreciation of source power, the energies, and how it works miraculously with you to give you that breathing air every minute and every second, to give you that land that never swallowed you while you're walking in it. If it's a disaster or something negative and it's coming for you, that means you're not on God's side and it's your time to go and it's your destiny. It's your karma. It's your reality. So never fear God. Love God. Be humble so God can show you his or her ways. Its ways of how it maneuvers and moves. So you don't have to be in fear, but in harmonization with God. Be fearful of man because men sell at other men. Men kill other men. Men destroy the planet on which it lives on just to be able to prove it's God. It rules its own people. Worse than the animal kingdom. The animals are doing what we do now. We used to look up to the animals and watch the ways of the animals and say that was primitive. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's all love. I hope this inspires you. Learn to love, appreciate, and be humble, and be in tune with God and the God energies around you, and be in that harmony. Not to be in fear of God. Don't let nobody ever deceive you. Alright? I love you. One world, one land. It's soul power, no horsepower. Alright? Be good. Easy. Sammy B. Claire House. Mike Feld.